Yo, yo! What's going on? What's going on? What's going on, everybody? Hope you're having a phenomenal Saturday morning. Uh, Testing 1 2 1 2. I got a bit of a delay. Let me just check on my bag. Let me see playthrough. I don't want to play through that. Give me one momento, please. Slideshow. How's everybody doing this morning? Everybody having a beautiful morning? There we go. There we go. I'm gonna go ahead and shut down this Firefox because it seems like it's taking some of my resources away. There we go. Let's quit the Firefox. Okay, that should get us right. What's up, Big Dave? Hope you're having a good morning so far, brother. There we go. There we go. There we go. All right, let me start the slideshow. Get things on and popping. For some reason I still got some delays, but that's all right. We're gonna go ahead and get things going. Dave, shoot me a text, man. Make sure you can hear me okay and everything is live in full effect. Oh, that's pretty cool. I actually can pull my phone up on the screen and do some training on the phone. That's pretty cool. But man, like I said, I'm excited about life. A lot of great things are going on right now. Not just within the company, within my life, man. And you know, two rules I always live by in life: don't sweat the small stuff, and everything is small stuff. And it's crazy. I woke up this morning and I've been working on some different tools for the Focus system, some different tools for the videos. And the hard drive that I save everything on, you know, they say save everything to an external hard drive in case your computer crashes. What a hard drive crash. And it's like, no. But what can you do? It's out of your control. So, you know, I could be upset about it. I could be frustrated. That's not going to bring the information back. So we just keep it moving. We just keep focusing on life. We keep focusing on moving forward. Keep focusing on things that you can control. You know, my wife just turned 40 last weekend, as you guys know. If you were on training. And I apologize for last week due to technical difficulties. Something was wrong with the internet. It was blocking my video connection. So we actually didn't have training last week. But, you know, that's why we didn't have training, because I was out in Vegas celebrating Tiff's 40th birthday. And one of the things that I told her, I said, man, you know, a lot of people talk about as you get older, you care less, right? You start to have, you know, excuse my French, people say, you know, zero fucks. You know, you have less fucks. You know, but my wife's not built to not care. You know, and one thing that I told her is, if I can instill any wisdom in you, is don't try to stop caring because everybody says that you stop caring at 40. Just hold on, I got an error message. Just stop caring about things that are out of your control, and that's the key. You know, stop caring about things out of your control. It's not built to not care, you know. And one thing that I just wanted to make sure that was playing. Stop caring about things that are out of your control. So, you know, with that said, guys, today's training is titled "The Power of Focus." Right, the power of focus. And focus stands for firmly on course until successful. Firmly on course until successful. And that name, that string of characters wasn't just something that I felt like was cool. I felt like it was something that is a necessity to truly get you to where you want to be in life. You got to be firm. You got to be firm on your beliefs. You got to be firm on your morals. You got to be firm on, what you desire, your goals and your dreams. And in order to accomplish those things, you have to stay on course. You got to stay on course. We talked about 2 weeks ago how, when you have a vision for your life, when you have goals and dreams, the devil will attempt to distract you. The devil will attempt to show you different things and give you different visions to take you off course. And that creates weeds that choke out your vision. That creates weeds that choke out, what you desire and what you want. So that's not what you want in life. And obviously the end game is you want to be successful. That's what the end game is. You gotta be successful. So we're gonna fly through this training, you guys. Hopefully you get some value from it. There's some major turning and some major changes that are about to happen over the course of the next, by the end of the year, both within our team and within the company. And I want you guys to be positioned to be able to be prepared and take full advantage of it. All right. So let's bring up. So the power of focus. And in anything that you do to become successful, there's a couple of different factors that really play into it. But I have 3 factors that will help you be successful, not only in this business, but in anything that you do in life. All right. The first thing that you have to do to be successful is schedule for success. I don't care if it's a job, it's a traditional business, a home-based business, a relationship. There's no way to be successful if success is not on your schedule. All right. Pertaining to this business, more importantly, you got to begin to ask yourself questions. When will you work your business? Are you trying to fit your business into your already busy schedule? Because that never works. If you wear multiple hats and you're busy, it never fits to fit your business in. And you have to recognize the importance of this business and what it can provide for your life, because it's a gateway. It's a way to reach your goals and reach your dreams. Now, obviously, everybody builds their business for different reasons, right? Some people want the tax advantages. Some people, they want more time. Some people want more money. Some people are like, yo, this is my hoop dream. A lot of people in the hood, they use basketball or football or spaceball, some sport, or sometimes, music to get out of the hood. This is that get out of the hood card. This is your opportunity. This is your shot to reach your goals and reach your dreams. And you got to ask yourself, when you're surveying your schedule, when you're analyzing your time, how much are my goals and dreams worth to me? It's not how much is James E. Direct worth to me. It's not how much is Focus worth to me. Those are just part of the vehicle. It's how much is the destination worth to me. And then when you're looking at your time, you begin to look at how much are the other things that are taking up your time worth to you. Some people are giving their heart and soul to their job, and it's great. You got a job to do and you got to get things accomplished. But at the end of the day, how close is that getting you to your goals and your dreams? Yeah, you're able to pay your bills and you're able to do the things that you need to do to survive. So this is not a job bashing session. It's a look at where you really want to be in life session. It's kind of like you got a boyfriend or a girlfriend, and they're good for now. They cook and clean for you. Their intimacy is great. You guys have a decent relationship, but it's just you don't see a real future. They're not wifey material. They're not husband material. So you gotta start asking yourself, what am I doing? When somebody else comes along and you're building a relationship, and you're like, yo, this is wifey material. This is soulmate material. This is hubby material. You gotta ask yourself, where are you gonna start spending your time? This is your business. Believe it or not, this is yours. Yeah, there's rules. Yeah, there's guidelines. Yeah, there's a system, but it's no different than a franchise. When I owned the Planet Smoothie franchise, we had rules. It was our store, but we had to abide by the franchisee rules. It's no different in your James G Direct business, but it's still yours. So understand, people will make time for what's important to them, and that's you included. This isn't going to be one of those trainings where I speak in cipher and I speak in code. I'm speaking directly to each and every one of you. You're going to make time for what's important to you. And if you're not making time for JMG Direct, if you're not making time for your goals and dreams, then it's obvious that that's not important to you through this vehicle. Because I always get somebody who's, well, you can't say my goals and dreams aren't important to me because I don't do this. Guys, let's not play that game today, okay? In most cases, 95% of people who join a home-based business, they don't have other means to accomplish the things that they're attempting to accomplish in the home-based business. Are there other ways to do it? Absolutely. There's 100 gazillion ways to do everything in this world. But you weren't exposed to it before you joined us. Or you weren't able to successfully do it before you joined us. You weren't in the right team atmosphere. You didn't have the right leadership. Whatever the case may be, you guys. What I'm saying is, how you do anything is how you do everything. It's not a matter of this not being important to you, because this is just a vehicle. So what I'm hoping to do is shift your mindset at this moment. Shift your mindset in this moment and help you realize that if you don't see the reward behind the grind, then you'll never make the time. You got to see the destination before you actually do the work to get to the destination. But if you don't see it, then you're never gonna get in the car. You're already in the car, but you're never gonna start the car, press the pedal, and go. Next, you need a game plan, right? You got to have a strategy worked out in advance with income-producing activities. Now, fortunately enough for you, the game plan is already laid out for you. The game plan is already proven. It's already proven to be successful. So all the audibles and what everybody thinks and their opinion, that's all great. But you got to ask yourself, are you following your plan or the game plan? Because the game plan is already proven. The game plan was written by successful people in the area that you're all attempting to be successful in. So if it's already proven in an area by somebody who's doing what you would like to do, we have to be wary, or we have to be careful not to offer our opinion, because it allows us to stay in our comfort zone. And I'm speaking from experience too, guys. I've been a new representative before, and it's easier to say, oh, but what if we did it like this? Because it allows me to stay in my comfort zone. It allows me to cater to my fears, right? And people lie most convincingly to themselves. So you may not even realize that's what you're doing. You may not even realize that's what you're doing, but that's exactly what you're doing, right? So we do these three things, and it's what we do on a daily basis. TTP, STP, STU. Talk to people, show the plan, sign them up. Talk to people, show the plan, sign them up. We don't got nobody to sign up. We got to go show the plan to some people so that we can sign them up. We don't got no people to show the plan to so that we can sign them up. We got to go talk to some people so we can show them the plan so we can sign them up. Please, don't complicate something so simple. then lastly, you got to execute. You got to execute, because a game plan without an execution is like a dream without a date. A dream with a date is a goal. A dream without a date is just a dream. Execution is worshipped. So you got to want it. You got to want it as bad as you want to breathe. Eric Thomas tells a story about a guy who, he goes to a guru and he wants to be successful. And the guru tells him to meet him the next morning. And the guy comes to meet him the next morning. And he's suited and booted, and the guru, he's just in his regular old clothes. So the guy's like, okay, what you gonna teach me? What you got for me? He's excited. He's like, what I gotta do? And the guy takes him out in the water. And he says, do you want to be successful? The guy says, yeah. And he dunks him down in the water. The dude, somebody dunk you underwater, especially if you're not expecting it, you're trying to get up, your arms are waving, you're trying to move the guy's hands and everything like that. And when the guru lets him up, he said, when you were underwater, what did you want to do at that moment? Guy says, I wanted to breathe. He said, exactly. He said, when you want to succeed as bad as you wanted to breathe, that's when you'll be successful. We live in a society where people are comfortable with mediocrity. We live in a society where people are okay with not hitting the goal. We live in a society where people are okay with missing the mark. You have to go against the grain and not be one of those people. Because the key to success is simply following the directions with James G. Direct. And most things in life, to be honest, but all you got to do is follow the directions. And understand this is a numbers game. If you are happy with your results, that means you aren't talking to enough people. I want to say that one more time. This is a numbers game. If you are happy with your results, that simply means you aren't talking to enough people. You must be willing to do the work. You must be willing to go through the numbers. The game isn't over till the clock says 0. And the clock doesn't say 0 until you die. So you always have an opportunity to come up. You always are in a position to win. This business provides so many benefits, from the tax advantages to getting paid to buy the things that you're already buying, to turning your expenses into deductions, the rapid pay raise, the opportunity, the limitless opportunity, that there's no losing. The only way to lose is to quit. The only way to fail is to quit or not do the work. So understand, numbers never lie. Numbers never lie. We all have opinions and feelings, but you got to ask yourself, what are they based on? What are they based on? Let's look at some numbers. The U.S. credit repair market is worth $3.4 billion with a B. 1 in 5 Americans have at least one error on their credit report. 1/3 of employers do credit checks on candidates. 1 in 10 Americans have been passed over for a job because of a bad credit score. 31% of Americans have said that credit repair costs them between $250 and $500 a month. Ours is $90. So you got to ask yourself, do you think My Credit is Better can help? Do you think it can help? A lot of people, oh man, that credit repair thing, it's not good. Nobody wants credit repair. If you only focus on the people within your circle, then it's easy to be blinded by the reality of the big business. If the people we know by themselves could get us to where we want it to be, we'd already be there. We'd already be there. So understand, it's bigger than just the people you know. It's bigger than them. We start off there, but it's bigger than just the people that you know. If you look at the team now, it's comprised of a bunch of people that I didn't know. None of you, well, I won't say none of you, but most of you weren't my childhood friends. Some of you are my relatives, brothers, cousins, etc. But for the most part, most of you I met, and you ended up, locking arms, and we, joined business together because it made sense to you, or you had goals, you had dreams, you had things that you wanted to accomplish. But we gotta see we're right smack in the middle of a huge trend. Credit repair is a huge trend. It's in demand because people have defaulted over COVID. People are not paying their bills, and they need to get their credit right. Let's look at some more numbers. Let's look at the home business industry as a whole. 95% of the population shares 5% of the wealth. Okay? So just having a job isn't going to cut it. All right? It's not going to cut it. And sometimes when we're more advanced, we may have other investments. We may have done better for ourselves. But who else are you helping with your investments? Who else are you able to teach to do the same thing? To get to the same place? To be in the same position? Often, investments and opportunities are about capturing that moment. And we're not able to hold it just for other people to get their stuff together. But with JMG Direct, we can. See, in 2020, the direct selling industry achieved record highs. It's the biggest year for a home-based business industry ever. But when you look at, sometimes you hear people say, well, people just don't get it. The people I know just don't see it. Well, most of us are between the ages of 35 and 54. So when you understand that 25% of people out of 100% in the home-based business industry are 35 to 44, and 24% are between the ages of 45 and 54, you understand that the people that we know collectively make up almost half of the industry. If you can't change your friends, you got to change your friends. That doesn't mean get rid of them, but start expanding your horizons. If people don't see the simplicity and the opportunity within this, dude, it doesn't matter when I invest in stock, it's not because I want to invest in that stock, it's because it makes sense to invest in that stock. JMG Direct is right in the smack in the middle on the front end of several huge trends. You got the home business industry that's trending up. You got the credit repair industry that's trending up. You got online shopping and e-commerce that's trending up. And we're on the front end of all three. It makes business sense to join JMG Direct. Well, I don't want to do that. Okay, great. It makes business sense to do JMG Direct. Well, I don't think that's going to work. Your opinion is great, but the numbers and statistics and the business sense says it makes sense to join JMG Direct. 75% of people are women. 80% are part-time. 31% of Americans said credit repair costs them between $250 and $500 a month. That's a double stat. I said it before, but the question is, what's really holding you back? Because we see it's not a matter of, it's not a need. Maybe the people you know don't see it. But are you going to let that stop you from reaching your goals and reaching your dreams? I hope not. Because the door is open. It's wide open. You just got to ask yourself, what are you going to do with it? So many people in life sit in front of the door. They're in bondage to so many different things in life, to fear, to poverty, to lack, to inadequacies. They keep saying they want to get out. They keep saying they want what's on the other end of the door. But yet they sit in front of the door and just look. instead of stepping through the door. You guys, you've done half the work by getting started in the business. Now this training will give you the guidelines, schedule for success, follow the plan, execute the plan, and walk through the door. And I promise you, your life will begin to transform. Your life in all areas, spiritually, mentally, physically, emotionally, as well as financially, will begin to change and transform. You just got to make a decision that you want it as bad as you want to breathe. So training today, I wanted to keep it short, sweet, but impactful. Hopefully you got some value from the training today. Hopefully I touched you both here and provided something that will create a turning point to where you can look in the mirror and say, you know what? I can do better. You know what? I have this opportunity and I need to take advantage of it. You know what? We still got 2-3 weeks left in the month and we could crush it. And if you have that mentality, I promise you, we can go into 2022 with momentum on a high note, ready to take over the world. We have a huge promotion going right now. A huge promotion going right now simply says, when you partner with 3 people. So I partner with Jeremiah, Dre, and my brother Damon, right? I get started for 20. I get Jeremiah started, Damon started, Dre started. They pay their 20 as a marketing affiliate as well. Company's gonna pay me $20. Boom. I'm broke even. I'm ready to grow. I'm not underground no more. But then when I help them do the same thing, Dre goes and gets his 3 people. Keisha, David, Sean. Damon goes and gets his 3 people. Keenan, Travis, and Johnny. Jeremiah goes and gets his 3 people. Sarah, Bobby, and Tito. They're going to get paid $20 just like I did. But because I helped them complete and follow the system, follow the plan, I'm going to get rewarded $20 just for helping them get their $20. Bada bing, bada boom. I'm in the black. The organization, the snowball has started rolling. You guys, this thing is simple. All we got to do is just grab it by the horns and just go after it. Just say, you know what? If it's meant to be, it's up to me. I'm going to schedule for success. I'm going to follow the game plan and have income producing activities during the time that I schedule. If the only time you schedule is the conference calls and training, then that's not building your business. That's education time, okay? That's education time. Income producing activities are talking to people, showing the plan, and signing them up. When you schedule for success, those are the 3 things you should be focused on. And executing. Talking to people, you might be shooting out some text message invitations. That's talking to people. Picking up the phone, talking to people, that's talking to people. Everything is geared towards getting them in front of the information. All right? So everybody, let's have a phenomenal Saturday. Let's do something with our business. Don't get off and just go back and carry on with everyday life and say, oh, that was a great training. Now let me go do this. No, start to look at your schedule. Find pockets of time that you can add. It might be in your car. It might be while you're on the toilet. It might be you need to wake up a little bit earlier or stay up a little bit later. Because the difference between ordinary and extraordinary is just that little bit extra. Whatever you do, always remember, you're the best investment that you got. And you're born to win. So play to win right now. Because each and every one of you already a champion. So start acting like it. I got your back. Peace.